Hi everyone, it's Mandy. Welcome to my new and improved scrapbooking area. This is actually what we used as a tutoring center before. It's actually another house. It's our single wide that we used to live in way back in the day. I begged and I pleaded and I begged and I pleaded for my husband to let me use, at least a room. Since we weren't really going to rent it out, we used to rent it out. And that turned into a disaster when we did that, so we were just going to kind of hold on to the house. Whenever our kids get older, they can live here. So until then, I'm turning it into my craft room, I guess. Anyway, I finally begged and pleaded enough, and he let me do it. So this is actually a desk that I used before. I used it for the business, but I also used it before at our house, so it's one of those that kind of goes with us. So I've got my business cards here. I've got 2 cutting mats here. This I'm using as a trash can type thing, just while I'm sitting here and stuff, and just to throw it in there real quick. I have my cards here that are already made, so those are ready for sale. My hair clips, I told you I've got a lot of them. Or actually these are just, in general, I'm trying to sell, like my junk journal that I made. And then here's my bukus and hair clips that I'm still have up for sale on my website, or my Facebook site rather. And then some that I've made extras of that the others have sold out and everything. So that's that. This is my junk journal I actually use. So I've got ideas and stuff like that I put in there. I've got napkins and Kleenex. Just because I need everything here since my house is in the other part. So this rolls out. So if I do need some extra space, like when I was working on my son's Mini, it got kind of jumbled up in here, so I pulled this out and I had extra space. I also have a table here that is a fold-out table. These we used as desks at the learning center because we had computers set up on them. And I also have a table here, and then I have another one right there as well. So I wanted a lot of space because I knew from working, basically, my office for work was also my craft area, and I was just feeling too overwhelmed. And I was having to move stuff out of the way when I'd go to work because I'd have craft stuff still out and everything, and it just wasn't a good thing, so I needed something different set up. I've got my desk chair there. My cuddle bug is right here, so I can use it easily because for some reason, I don't know, if it's not right here, I forget to use it. And then I have all my embossing folders and my cutting mats, stuff like that. So, let's see here. Over here, at the bottom of this table here, I have a little container here that's got my stamps and my punches in it. And I have another container here that has all my flowers in it. So I figure I'm going to have a lot of that stuff at some point, so I need big containers of it. Now, the majority of my stuff is here though, and I'm very proud of it. I have 2 bookcases that we use for the business, and I'm going to keep for me for the craft stuff. Which things I basically have to buy it for myself, which is crazy. But anyway, so this is my setup here. Okay, I'm going to make sure that everything's in the shot so I don't look like an idiot stepping out. Okay, there we go. Okay, we've got everything. Okay, so up here I have my scoreboard. I've got Christmas decorations in here. I've got some labels that I've used to label all my stuff with. And some extra albums, of course, my mom's poetry. I always have to hold on to that until I finish with her stuff. Sorry, I just cleaned this up. I finished with my son's album, so I've just got, because some of the stuff might be a little, I might change some stuff around as I'm talking, I'm sorry. Okay, my cutters here, I got the new one from Goodwill, a hole punch, and then my circle cutter here, and then I've got this filled with all sorts of cutters, like my rotary cutter, my X-Acto knives, seam rippers, extra blades for my paper cutters, extra blades for the X-Acto knives. I've got a lighter here for the ribbon and things like that to burn off the edges. Mod Podge. Playing around with trying to make some hair clips out of paper, and so I'm wanting to use Mod Podge to fill it in, and we're trying to experiment to see if it's working. If not, I'm sure I can find something else to use it for. No big deal. Okay, you should remember this from the old place. Scissors, decorative scissors, single hole punch, hard bases. So I kept that whole setup. I liked it, so kept it. Okay, I've got my rulers all here of different sizes, and my 2 glue guns, and then my new glue gun that I just bought at Walmart because for doing hair clips, the little glue guns that I use for my scrapbooking just didn't hold it as well, so I had to get a big glue gun for it. So this one is actually a 60-watt glue gun, so it's really, once something's glued down, you're not going to move it. And I've got a bag back there because this actually drips as I'm using it, so I have to put the bag down so it doesn't burn my stuff. Markers and Sharpies, embossing powders, and my heat gun, my paint, and my paint supplies, my brushes, the trays, everything like that. Okay, then back over here, I've got my paper frames and just any frames that I can use for scrapbooking. Got all my paper embellishments in here, my big embellishments that aren't paper, and then I've got all my small embellishments, my stamps, and my buttons. And over here I've got ink pads and our stamp for our company and embossing inks, things like that. And then my stamp cleaner down here. I've got my stickles in here. And then I've got my glimmer mist and glossy accents in here. And then I also have some spray bottles back here because I thought I would finally try out making glimmer mist myself. Because there's several tutorials on YouTube about how to do that. I figured I might want to do that because these little bottles just, they empty so fast. All my glue sticks are here. Of course, my ATG gun. Then I have glue sticks, all my adhesive tapes of different kinds, magnetic tape, terrifically tacky tape, all those different tapes that we tend to use. I've got bottle caps here, some of those stone beads there. I've got my individual pearls here. I've got my multicolored rhinestones in these two cases. I'm dividing them up according to colors. I can find them easier. I've got my clear rhinestones here of different sizes. I've got my sprays in here. I've got hair clips. So these are like barrette hair clips. These are like put up half your hair, kind of like how I have, but I'm using a ponytail today. Hair clips. I've got ponytail holders, and then some more of those hair clips that you can attach things to. They're like barrette, bobby pins type things. Is what I'm trying to say. I've got my jewelry making stuff and my charms and everything like that all in here. Very handy. Headbands are here, some that I've done, some that I have not yet. Paper scraps, so anything that's not full size. My books of paper here, and then my full 12 by 12 and 8 by 12 papers are in here. Some ideas, things I have in this little baggie here off to the side. And then down here we've got wires. Well, what I say wires, but actually it's, I do have some like flower florist wire here, but I also got my paper clips, bobby pins, brads, some of these big paper clips that you can use for scrapbooking, and then regular paper clips, because I figured surely I could find something to do with them. Floss for, cross stitching and things like that, which I'm sure I'll find other things to use in scrapbooking. Jewelry that I still have not taken apart that I plan on doing at some point. Hooks in case I ever need them to hang stuff up with in here. Then I have, sorry, I keep looking at the camera to make sure it's still recording. Then I have over here in this folder are my stencils. In this folder are my big stickers. And then in this folder I have my smaller stickers. And then in this I have my chipboard albums. All those little albums that I have that I haven't all used yet. Then in the bottom, I have, excuse me, this thing here that's got photos that I still want to scrapbook, different things like that. Some of the brochures that my son had from his trip as well are in there. My bind it all's down there. My binder rings are down there as well. So I've got my big old thing of lace down here, and my ribbons are in the fish bowl and below. Got my sewing kit and fabric, and then I still have some ribbon I still have to sort. So, that is my scrapbooking area. I'm sorry that y'all had to see me, but I wanted to do it, and I didn't want to jumble up the camera too bad while I was showing you everything. So, and I'm sure y'all appreciated the fact I didn't want to make y'all too dizzy. So yeah, so this is my scrapbook setup so far. So tell me what y'all think. I've already loved it from working on my son's album. I see how it's a lot more functional than what I was working in, to say the least. I love the fact that I've got a lot more workspace and everything to do everything in. So bottom line, I think it's going to make me more productive and be able to get things done quick and out of here. And since everything's nice and organized, I got containers for everything. Got all the containers down from Dollar Tree, just so you all know and everything. I didn't spend like an arm and a leg on containers. All of the containers were like $1, and then some of the food containers, or some of these containers like this are actually food containers, you know, those reusable like Ziploc throwaway ones. Yeah, I got these because I just figured why does it have to be food? It doesn't have to be food, so I use these and organize my scrapbook area that way. So, hopefully this will be the last time I have to organize my scrapbook area. I'm really hoping so. Anyway, just to show you that this is it's a house that I've just redone. This is a door to the other room. My husband said, yeah, you can use it, but you can't use the central heat and air, so I've had to use a window unit air conditioner, which is working just fine because we roped off all the rooms. And then I added this curtain up here to close off the rest of the house, and it holds the cool air in very well and everything like that. So anyway, that's what I've got. I hope you enjoyed it, and tell me what you think. Bye.